And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Fox. Williams is out there with Morant. Then there's Edey. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just got to keep pushing.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Turner with a screen on Williams. Outside Turner. The tray. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. To the inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's White. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to Turner. And it's denied by Fox. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
White against Morant. Fox a screen on White. Morant passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here is Smith. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. White dishes to Turner. Good work defensively by Fox.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here is Smith. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Screen by Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. This is his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant looking around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Morant's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Smith. Bulls moving the ball around. The shot by Turner, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Dosunmu. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Fox, no good.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Dosunmu with it. Pass to White. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Memphis. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
And so here's Memphis. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Now here's Morant for 3. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. White the pass to Turner. Back to White. Pass to Buzelis. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Great open look there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. To the paint. And to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's denied by Fox.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
The second effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
Russell, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Morant passes to Fox. It's stolen by Buzelis. Williams kicks to Fox. Pass to Morant. Out left to the wing. Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here is Russell. Last game, 26 points. Dosunmu, the pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Fox is double, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Morant. Over Russell. Here's Heaney from deep. They get the rebound. Fox. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right the pass to Dosunmu. Buzelis with the ball. Unloads from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Buzelis has got his third basket of the night right there. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Morant against Russell. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at Memphis. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
And for the Grizzlies, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's man. Following the basket by John Morant.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
A pass to Fox. Over Rose. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Man can't hit.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
White drives in. On the wing, Levine. Back to White. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Morant. Shot on the wing. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. I like the drip.
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's good on the putback. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Utah was all business. He dropped in 55 points and a triple-double for all that effort. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now, here is Russell. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Smith.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Bridges. Looking at his point production, he averages... Oh, look out! Look out!
Oh, now that's how you finish.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. And stolen by White. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's man, guarded by Jackson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Man's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Now, here's Morant for 3. He can't get it to go. So it's Memphis, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Edwards. Morant is out there with Williams. And it's Fox. And it's Jackson in at the 3. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Levine.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Now here's Morant, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply. Nice finish. Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Morant against Russell. Outside Jackson. Pass to Williams. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A moment to check out Ja Morant here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's been putting up 35 points per, 20 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Pass to Curry. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. That one falls.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Bulls trail by 11. Smith sets the pick for Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Russell against Morant. Edwards a screen on Russell. Now here's Morant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Man finds Russell. And here's Smith. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Smith's got 11 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Morant passes to Edwards. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Russell. Outside Rose. Back to Russell. Man passes to Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morant against Russell. From downtown. Here's Fox. Second shot opportunity. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Rose. Bulls trail by 13. On the wing, man. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Fox, and it's sent back by Russell. Pass to man. Now, here is Russell. And here's Rose from 15 feet away, and the shot no good, a bit short.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to Russell. From the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
A 3 from Morant. That's that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Smith outside. Rose passes to Russell. Outside, Levine. On the wing, man. He's guarded by Williams. Smith. And it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Some changes for Chicago. Miles Turner comes in for Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Rose. Pass to Dosunmu. 2 on the clock. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox is... Here's Morant. Fox kicks to Morant. Fox, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Man with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Mann. Bridges, he's checked in for Memphis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
To the middle. It's stolen by Buzelis. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Smith with a screen on Williams. Out to Turner. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Bridges outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger
keep this up.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant's off a pick from Fox. Morant with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. White looking around. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to White. Smith sets the pick for White. This one for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Smith with a screen on Morant. White finds Smith. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. Takes a three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Buzelis. Turner against Fox. The shot by Turner no good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges has got 6.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Dosunmu. No good again that time. Memphis has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Fox. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Mobley, he's checked in for Memphis. Gigi Jackson comes in for Vince Williams. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Smith. There's the triple. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Fox. Turner covering. Morant with a wide open look. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to Dosunmu. Fires from deep. And the Bulls another 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Bridges sets the screen for Fox. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Morant against White. Another shot. Here's Fox. Morant right side. Goes up again. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 40 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Turner. Pass to Smith. Outside White. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies lead by 19. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance.
Well, right now for Chicago, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 19. Buzelis with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Turner for 3. The shot comes out.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Morant against White. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Back to White. Over in the corner, Turner. 6 to shoot. White against Morant. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21.
Hey, yo, get on top.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Edie. Jackson looking it over. Jackson off the pick from Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Releases.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And here's Morant. 24 points for him. From the baseline. Morant with another miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
White finds Turner. Out to the right wing. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Jackson. The shot by Turner no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to White. Turner with a screen for White. Out to Smith. Gets to the corner and buries it. 16 points for Smith.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Fox a screen on White. Morant passes to Fox. That one good for 2. Fox has got 44.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
White against Morant. Outside, White. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Jackson. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 11.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Morant against White. Shot from the wing. Fox kicks to Jackson. Here's Edey. Turner covering. Fox passes to Morant. Lets it go with a three. The shot, no good.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Pass to Edey. Over Smith. Hits the jump hook. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Buzelis. 11 points in the game. Here's Turner. And they recover it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Second, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Wagner's checked in for Edey. Morant passes to Fox. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 21, and again, Chicago turns it over. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
"20 feet out. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bridges has got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Turner with a screen on Morant. And White kicks to Turner. Pass to Dosunmu. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Morant against White, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith outside. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Morant against White. Back to Turner. Good work defensively by Fox.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morant against White. Morant outside. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 26 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Buzelis. Turner with a screen for Buzelis. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 21. Here's Fox. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Fox has got 48.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Curry's checked in for Miles Turner. Lean comes in for Smith. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Buzelis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dosunmu. Pass to White. There's the pick. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. White's got 7 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Bridges against White. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again. Here's Fox. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And the Grizzlies leading by 22.
I'm open right here.
And Curry pulls it down.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to White. On the wing, Levine. Wagner against Curry. Back to Levine. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Morant against Russell. Outside Jackson. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Inside. Here's Curry again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Mobley, he's checked in for Memphis. Bridges passes to Fox. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Fox. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Terry's checked in for the Bulls. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
For 3, Levine. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Fox. Back to Morant. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Fox with the screen for Bridges. The second effort. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Morant against Russell. Outside Curry. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
To the paint. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Phillips, he's checked in for Terry. And both free throws good for Curry. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Russell kicks to Curry. Here's Mann. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's Memphis in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Mobley is out there with Fox. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Edwards. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And it's Fox slamming it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. LaVine against Mobley for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Lobbed up there for Fox. Stolen by LaVine. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Finished off the break.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Fox a screen on Brogdon. Bridges passes to Fox. And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. To the inside, and stolen by Russell. Here's Mann, and that comes off the assist by LaVine.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Bridges outside. Fox with the screen for Bridges. To the middle. And another one! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And it's Fox with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Back to Bridges. Memphis moving it around. Chicago grabs the miss. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Curry. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Edwards inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Edwards can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside for Curry. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Deflects the pass and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now, man, outside Curry. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Bridges shot. Good.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Bounce pass, Russell. Curry passes to Dosunmu. Curry, a screen on Edwards. Dosunmu with it. Now Green defending. Back to Curry. Dosunmu finds Curry. And the Bulls with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Williams comes with a double team. Russell passes to Curry. A 3-ball. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Bridges outside. Bridges gets the screen from Fox. Bridges misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Smith finds White. Here's Dosunmu over Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA? Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Smith on the wing. Out to White. Clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. It's stolen by Edwards. Bridges outside. Lobbed up there for Fox. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to White. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Making his presence felt on the defensive end. Bridges, a quick switch kind of guy.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. 5 on the clock. Turner passes to Dosunmu. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And that's now 7 points for Dosunmu.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. He plucks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Morant outside. It's stolen by White. Pass to Dosunmu. Now White. Buzelis with the ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Mikal Bridges picks one up. That one misses. And he nails the third. Now here's Williams. Pass to Morant. Baseline J on the way. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Turner finds White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Turner with a screen on Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fox with the screen for Morant. To the paint. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. Oh, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. White, a screen on Williams. Outside Turner. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. To the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Inside, here's Turner. Good work defensively by Fox.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Smith on the wing. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Six on the shot clock. Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. And it's Fox with the rebound. Memphis in total control.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72. Adding to the storied season one more time.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fox, the kick out to Williams. Here's Mobley, and rebounds again.
Yet again, he's got the board. His effort on the glass has been incredible.
Now tied for the 4th most rebounds in a game. What a beast. Amazing. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This you earned that one.